Good morning, Bradley here. It is a Friday morning. One more week until the local brewery reopens. Hallelujah. They were only open for like 7 weeks and then they had to close due to the virus. So in the meantime, the townspeople have been supporting them by buying growlers of beer. So they're holding on. I'm really looking forward to them reopening. Just have a few jazz albums to show you this morning. Won't take too long. The first one, it's a Blue Note 80 record. And it is Art Taylor, AT's Delight. This was released in 1960. So you've got Art Taylor on drums, Stanley Turrentine, tenor sax, Wynton Kelly on piano, Paul Chambers bass, Dave Burns on trumpet, and Potato Valdez on conga. I got this a few weeks ago. Well, actually, probably a couple months ago. And I put it on several times, and my attention seemed to drift away. It didn't reach out and grab me. It is a beautiful hard bop. Sounds really good from Blue Note. But it just didn't grab me. So I've been playing it more and more lately, and I mean it's a very good album. So I'm glad I got it. And speaking of Art Taylor, I've shown this before, but I'll just stick it in here. This is a book that Art Taylor wrote. I'm not sure when, probably 1980 maybe, or late 70s. It's called Notes and Tones, Musician to Musician Interviews. This is a series, a large series of interviews that Art Taylor made with fellow jazz musicians primarily from the 1960s. So there's a ton of interviews in here. It's really easy reading and very interesting. So I would highly recommend that. Okay, the next album this makes the third album I've got of this artist, a current modern day jazz artist. I'm talking about Jon Batiste. This is live at the Village Vanguard, Anatomy of Angels. Jon Batiste, a pianist, and I'm sure he can play probably any instrument around. This is on Verve. It was released 2019. Now actually, before that I bought another Jon Batiste recorded live at the Village Vanguard, which was called Chronology of a Dream. So these two albums were basically recorded probably within a month of each other at the Village Vanguard. Excellent album. Anatomy of Angels, 5 songs on here. Does a version of Round Midnight by Monk. Now Jon Batiste, the little background on him, he's the musical director of Late Night with Stephen Colbert that airs late night in the United States. Now those two albums, like I said, they were recorded I think in November of 2018, and they were released last year, 2019, probably within a span of a couple months. which was pretty cool. I really like that. Um, Now, John Batiste, like I said, he's a musical director. He also plays in a band called Stay Human, and they're a jazz band. There's several videos. He has a series of videos where they just go marching down the street. He plays a, what do you call it, melodica, the keyboard that you blow into. Very good stuff. So Batiste comes from a large musical family from New Orleans, much like the Marsalis family. And Trombone Shorty, Troy Andrews is his real name, his family, another large New Orleans jazz family. And in fact, John Batiste, when he was younger, a teenager, he played with Troy Andrews, Trombone Shorty, in a band. And I like Trombone Shorty too. He has really killer stuff. Now, John Batiste plays piano, occasionally sings. Now, when he was younger, he wanted to play drums. And his family, an extended family, had a large, very large, kind of like a jazz band, New Orleans jazz band. And he had an older cousin that played drums in this band. So it became apparent to John that he was not going to take over the drum position from his older, more experienced cousin. So his mother suggested that he take up the piano, which he did. And sounds excellent. Like I said, John Batiste, a modern day jazz artist, which I will not take this out. I think last year, I think 2019 maybe, he released, this is his last studio album. It's called Hollywood Africans. This is a 3-sided, 2-record album. This stuff is really good. Does a version of What a Wonderful World and St. James Infirmary Blues. So that's really good stuff. I would highly recommend for you to check out John Batiste. You might like him. So the last album I have here is, this was released on an EU label, Jazz Images. It's Kenny Burrell, once again, live at the Vanguard. There's Kenny, again. Roy Haynes plays drums. And Art Davis, or not Art Davis, Richard Davis plays bass. So it's a trio. This was recorded in September of 1959. Really good stuff. Sound quality is very good. You get the true feel of a smoky jazz club with Kenny playing his midnight blue type guitar, and you have the live audience in there, so it's really pretty relaxing. It's very nice for any time of day that you want to relax. Late at night with a glass of wine, can't beat that. So Kenny Burrell at A Night at the Vanguard. Very good album. So, that's all I have to show today. Like I said, it's Friday. Just everybody stay safe, I guess. I don't know. Just, but enjoy your life. So, I will catch you the next time. We'll see you.